the one and only Mariah Carey!
Wave to the audience.
Great. We're all in awe and excited that you are here.
Well, I'm excited that I'm here on your show.
Thank you.
And that you're doing so incredibly well with the show.
Thank you.
And just to be here with you. I was watching the package that you put together.
Oh, did I do
Standing
it?
backstage. It was fantastic. Thank you. Made me feel warm and fuzzy and all the feels. But I wanted to tell the audience that that picture of us together when we were at The Voice, the robe that you're wearing, you ended up sending it to me as a gift, and I still have it.
You still got it?
And I love it. Yes, I do.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't she so nice? Like, not, yes.
I think you're one of the most gentle spirits that I've ever met in this industry, and people just period. Like, she's so gracious. She's such a sweet human being and so like thoughtful and compassionate about everyone.
And that's what you are. That's why you can even notice that in somebody else.
Wow.
Because it's true, because we don't have, the industry we're in is,
It can be tough.
it can be tough.
I'm grateful that I have you as an example, you know, to look up to and to get inspiration from, like, you know.
Well, thank you for that. I look at you and what you've done and what you're continuing to do, and I think that's inspiring. How many is it now? It's EGOTs? How many?
Wow, thank you. You always remind me of that.
I do. I don't let you let that go. When we were on
You
doing The
don't.
Voice that day, and I was like, well, she is an Oscar winner. I saw you stopped and looked at me like, why is she talking about my Oscar?
Yeah.
Like I was gonna come steal it.
Oh my goodness. Please, I'm trying to get some of them awards you got. Like, I want to know, when you started out singing and writing, which one did you start doing first?
I always sang, like since I was a little baby. My mother tells this story about how because she was an opera singer.
Right.
And so she was singing this aria over and over and over and in Italian. And then she says that I sang, when she messed up, that I said, no, mommy, it goes like this in Italian, and then told her how it went. So she was like, oh, she has an ear. So she was very encouraging. So from the time I was really little, I just always sang. But like as soon as I knew what it was to write something down, I started writing poetry and just making up little melodies. So I just sat on my mother's piano and just played, not knowing how to play, but just figuring it out. And then, you know, the melody was in my head. And what happened was it was like too much melody, too little ability to play. So I ended up writing with other people. And I prefer to work with like really talented piano players or bass
You love a good
players.
piano player. I know
do.
that.
I really do. I was blessed to work with Richard T. I don't know if you're, but he knows. You got to know who Richard T. was.
Of course he knows.
Played with Aretha and everything.
Yes.
Yeah. So you know, I was blessed to work with a lot of really great, and still do. Daniel Moore, he's out there. We're working together, writing some new music. Excited.
Are you
about
writing
that.
some new music?
Yes.
Okay. What I want to know is, because I want to talk to the songwriter Mariah right now.
Yeah.
Like, do you dream up a song? How does it come about? What's the process?
Sometimes I think it. Sometimes it's just something that's like going over and over in my head, and I have to go to my phone and record it on voice notes and just be like, it's been every era of like what I used to record my songs. I used to call my phone message, whatever it was back in the day when you call and just
Like your voicemail?
yeah, voicemail.
And leave a message to yourself?
And leave a message to myself with a little snippet of whatever I was hearing and just take it from there.
And you just know, like, right off the bat, it's going straight to #1 on the billboards. Like, where does that part come in at? We can't forget that part. Okay, we're going to talk to Miss Mariah about Christmas when we come back, y'all. And we're back with Miss Mariah Carey. I have so many questions. Okay, so, like, you have like tons and tons and tons of hits, like breaking records. Do you remember all your songs?
I definitely remember all my songs, but there's some songs didn't make it on an album, you know, like, and then it's like a rarity, and then maybe like years later it gets onto another album. So it's hard to like know them in order,
Okay.
But I definitely remember them, yeah.
You do? That's a lot to remember.
It might be too much to remember. You about to prank me with something?
No, I'm not. You know I ain't got no tricks up my sleeve. Not at all. Okay, is it true you went to beauty school when you started your music career?
No, I went to beauty school when I was in high school just to get out of half a day of school. But I did also like doing hair and makeup. And
You gonna do my hair one day?
I'll do your hair one day, darling.
I would love that. Yeah?
Even just like a quick toss it up look, tousled look.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like what you have today. I like it. I'm loving it.
You like it?
Yes. But I had 500 hours of beauty school.
500 hours.
Yes, so I'm a beauty school dropout.
Oh.
And yes, and I did work in a salon for literally one day, and I quit that same day.
Why you quit?
Because the man that was in charge of the salon was not very nice. I didn't like him very much at all. And I went back to the same place where I used to work for that one day, and the guy pretended like he still remembered me. I'm like, you do not remember. There's no way, because I was like, I have to go make a phone call, and then I never went back. So there's no way that the guy remembers me. Like, I just refuse to believe that. I was swept up the hair. That was who I was. I was sweeping up the hair for one day.
See.
It was okay. 500 hours to get that job.
Just to get that job. So you didn't get to do no hair. And did you sing when you were sweeping the floor?
When I was in beauty school, I sang the whole
school?
time. I would just be like they give you like a mannequin head.
Yeah.
And you just
You was
spray
singing that
it. I was
mannequin
singing.
down, wasn't you?
Yes, I was.
I know you did.
I
Oh my goodness.
did.
I gotta ask you, if you wasn't the Mariah Carey that we know, like the legend and icon with all of these hits, what would be your profession? What would you do? What would be your second option? For me, I always said I would be a tattoo artist if I didn't make it sing.
Oh, really?
Right?
Can you do that?
Nope. But,
But you would have learned.
That would have been my second option. So what would you do?
I hate to say I would be a
Oh, what?
hot mess.
Would you be like a beautician, or do you think you would teach music, or?
No, I would probably be maybe a beautician. Like when I went to beauty school, there were girls who were really good and really deserved to be in the class.
Okay.
Like, were really good. I was not one of them. But I was okay. I was all right. My teacher didn't like me that much.
No?
No, they tended not to like you if you're late every day.
I understand. That's something we got in common.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
when I get there, I'm gonna get the job done, but I may be a little late.
a little late.
Right?
Yeah, you gotta forgive us, people, please.
I understand that. Okay, so I want to take a walk down memory lane and call it Melody Lane.
Melody Lane.
Can we do that for a little
Let's
bit?
do it.
Okay. I'm gonna show you a photo and you tell us what this moment was about.
Okay. That is me during the Heartbreaker video. I had cut off the top of my jeans. I fought my alter ego, Bianca.
Yes.
Yeah, and so
that.
the first day, so I had to do both of the parts of the fighting. Jackie Chan had done the choreography.
Really?
Yeah, it was a real moment.
That's serious. Okay, where did the alter ego name Bianca come from? Like, did you direct the video with the concept and the treatments?
No, so she just came out of nowhere. Like, it was just like I used to have an English accent and speak like
Oh, that's how
this.
she spoke?
Right.
What did she say to you that you wanted to fight her?
I don't know, something very bad about myself.
That's good.
And I had ripped off the top of the jeans because all the jeans were like too high for what I wanted to feature. And so I just cut them away.
I like how you said feature.
It's featuring, something.
Okay. Well, you put all of us on that trend, right? Didn't we all do that back in the day? Honey.
I was just mad at the designers
Yes.
who took the idea, and I would see these huge billboards of people, and I was like, but I did that first. Why is nobody capitalizing on this?
See, give her credit, that's for sure. Yeah. Okay, I got another one. Pull up the Dream Lover one. Tell us about this.
So that's the video for a song called Dream Lover that I have. And it's an actual, what's that called? Hot air balloon. And so they were like, okay, you're gonna operate this. I love how the idea is that everybody had. You're gonna operate this hot air balloon and go up and, you know, just fly. And there's gonna be a guy in there with you and he's gonna be able to help figure it out.
Ooh.
But I had to hold this thing up and it would light the fire to make the balloon itself go up. And so, yeah, I landed in like a swamp.
No.
It wasn't, yeah, it wasn't good.
I have to say, you did inspire me to put my studio in my house. Remember that? Do you remember that? Y'all. And I think it was when we were getting ready to do the Christmas song. And he was like, this was during the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, do you have, you know, I want you to record the song. Do you have a studio in the house? I was like, no, why not? And that sounds so fancy. I can't give you. And then I was like, you know what? Yes, ma'am, I'm gonna get this studio. I will have it. You get ready. And to this day, I have my Aretha Franklin vocal studio throne room in the house. Compliments of Miss Mariah Carey. And more with Mariah. We'll be right back. We're back with the one and only Miss Mariah Carey, the queen of Christmas. Just the queen, period. I don't care what you say. Okay, now, you know I put my decorations out here for you. Did I do okay?
I saw that. I think they look beautiful.
You like them?
Yes. A round of applause for the decoration.
Thank you. My team is amazing. See, you know, you're the queen of Christmas, and I'm like, well, I feel like I'm the princess of Christmas.
You always said you love the snow. You love.
I love it.
I mean, that's how we got started talking about doing that when I was doing that Apple special.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I called you. I was like, she, also because obviously for your magnificence, but I was like, she really loves Christmas like I love Christmas.
Yes.
And so I was like, please, Jennifer.
Oh my God, it was a dream. I remember one year I was like, I had you on FaceTime and I was showing you my decorations in my yard. You remember that?
Yes, and it was also snowing, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cause now I'm in LA, I gotta fly back into like the winter and the holiday season cause I'm used to the snow and
Are you
Santa
gonna
and all
fly
that
back
stuff.
into?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Town?
Oh yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how to decorate LA and make it feel festive. But what I want to know from you, like I start my holiday music the day after Halloween and my decorations. Do you think that's too early, or when do you start?
The day after Halloween, like November 1st?
Yes, ma'am.
No, because it's time to do
It's time! Thank you! Did you hear that? What note was that? It ain't on the piano, is it?
Yeah.
It ain't. Let me try it. Ain't nothing come out right. Okay, moving on. What I want to know from you, speaking of the holiday, is I think everybody's favorite holiday song is All I Want for Christmas Is You, which is by you. That kicks off Christmas, does it not? So what is your favorite Christmas song outside of your own songs? Do you have one?
I have to say my favorite all-time Christmas song is Nat King Cole's version of A Christmas Song.
Yes.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
That was my grandmother's favorite. The man with the satin voice or silk voice, yes.
But I don't let anybody listen to anything but Christmas music when I'm celebrating Christmas.
See, we on the same page.
That's it. They got to listen to that. And the movies have to be Christmas related.
Oh, what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite Christmas movie?
Well, I love Elf.
Okay, I love Elf too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta say that. And then I like Miracle on 34th Street, the original one. It's an older one, but it's got something about it.
You know mine?
What?
Home Alone. Oh,
Yes, everybody loves Home Alone. Everybody loves Home Alone.
Now, I gotta catch up to you because I need to know, how many Christmas trees do you have?
Oh, well, I don't want to make anybody feel left out because we have a lot of Christmas trees.
What's a lot, Mariah? Like a whole field of trees?
Not a field, per se.
What are you saying?
No, here's the thing. So, like, in the main part of the house, there'll be a nice, tall Christmas tree with gold and silver. Not actual gold, no, but...
I don't know with you, it may be gold.
No, that's not what it is. It's just for the beauty of the tree. Yeah.
I'm listening.
And then I have like a smaller, multicolored, full lights tree, like the Charlie Brown tree, with some ornaments that my fans made for me and different stuff like that.
That is nice.
And we take pictures of ourselves, little Polaroids, put them on the tree. You know, it's fun.
I love that. Okay, let me ask you this. Do you cook during the holiday?
I do, and nobody believes me
I
until
don't
they
believe
come
you either.
over. I knew you didn't believe me.
I don't believe this at all. Okay.
It's really
What you
true.
cook, Mariah?
Well, I cook Italian food on the 23rd because my father had a recipe for linguine with white clam sauce that he left for me before he passed away.
Aw,
It's
recipe.
very good. And I make that and some other things. Like I do like a traditional Christmas dinner. And I help. I'm not there doing everything alone. I'm not going to say that. But I do add a little bit of seasoning to all the things.
Okay. I can't wait to get into this. Can you tell us about your tour? Merry Christmas, one and all.
One and all.
I cannot wait for this. Oh my goodness. You're going around the country to Canada
Going
and
around
everywhere.
the country and gonna see people and sing for the people and, you know, just enjoy the holiday spirit. I'm excited about it because I haven't been on tour in a long time.
Yes.
And so it was Christmas and all this was going on and I was like, let's just go. Let's do it. Let's have a good time and travel around the country and then celebrate.
You make
But
us so
celebrate
happy
with
when you
us.
do that. You really do. Oh my God, I cannot wait. More with Mariah. We'll be right back. All right, we're back with the lovely Mariah Carey. Okay, we gotta have a girlfriend moment, right?
Okay, well, define that because
Okay.
this is your show.
It's my show. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I got a few questions for us to answer.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Let's get
We're
it.
answering them together, correct?
We'll answer, yes, together. When was the last time you drove yourself somewhere? You
Like
want to go
alone-
first or you want me to go
alone in
first?
the car, you go first.
Yeah, alone in the car. That's a good way to bring it up because, you know,
Okay.
I've been driving myself to work lately.
Oh.
Yeah, because, you know, yeah, child. That's why I got my glasses on so I can see the road, all right? 'Cause Jennifer don't see well on the road, but to me, it gives us a chance to find our inner peace and drive around. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I only really drive up one street for the most part. How about you? Like, how often do you drive?
If there were one street that I could say, okay, this is a safe street for me to drive, I would do that.
Okay.
But the thing is, it's just better for me to go with somebody in the car and not drive. But I can drive.
I was gonna ask, can you drive?
I could drive. I was gonna get my license because I don't have my license.
You don't have a license?
No.
Now, this is interesting.
Yeah. Because I let it expire.
Okay, but you had one before.
I did have one, and then I left where I was living and was living in the city, and you don't really want to drive in Manhattan. Well,
No,
I
that's
don't.
true.
I
No, I
don't
don't
like
blame you
driving
for
in
that.
Manhattan. And then when I went to go be like, okay, well, you know, my license, they were like, oh, well, it's expired, and it expired like 7 years ago. So, so then I was gonna have to take the test again, and I was like, I don't.
I don't think I'll pass if I took the test again.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm with you.
So now I'm gonna try and get the license again, okay?
Okay. I want a car ride. I want to ride with you. Okay, before I get to this one, I don't know if you know, but you inspired my dream closet at my house too. And this
Okay.
brings me to this question. What's the most casual item of clothing in your closet?
Probably some hideous slides that someone made me purchase. Because I don't do sneakers. I wear like,
You don't.
no.
Ooh, that's what we
Because
the
I
opposite.
get a blister on the back of my foot if I do.
So you prefer heels?
Well, that's the problem. The heels hurt too, so
They
I don't
do.
really know what to do.
But you could get around better in the heels.
I just walk on my toes anyway, like no matter what. I've always done that. So it's kind of a thing.
MC, I don't know about that one. I prefer, I put my good shoe on for you today, but
I
let
wear
me-
slippers.
You wear slippers?
Yeah, like fuzzy slippers.
I like fuzzy slippers too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a plus.
So we can relate to that.
Yes, we
Yeah,
can. We
okay.
can. Ooh, what's the craziest thing that ever happened to you while performing on stage?
I don't know what happened. What was the craziest thing that ever happened to you?
I think my fans got a lot of sense, so they don't do nothing too crazy. You see? Probably threw a shoe at me on the stage, because you know I throw shoes when you
Right,
sing good,
right.
right? Well, I got that same shoe, and I had to duck when they threw the shoe at me.
Wow.
I would say that.
Somebody climbed up on stage once,
Yeah.
and the security had to take them down.
I'd imagine that happens to you a lot, though.
Not really. People don't, I mean, they're like watching the show and do whatever, you know, but one person did.
It was
Yeah,
all right.
We got through it.
Clearly, we sitting here.
We're sitting here.
All right, more with Mariah Carey when we come back. We're back with Mariah Carey. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know I gotta have a diva moment. Please take me back to the Divas live performance in 1998 when you sang with Aretha Franklin.
That was one of the best experiences ever.
Such an iconic moment.
So they said there's going to be this show called Divas. We were supposed to do something together on the show. And they had turned on the air conditioning too high. Even turning it on at all was not okay for Miss Franklin because she just, and this is not saying anything that nobody else knows. Like everybody knew that she didn't care for the air conditioning.
I'm right with her.
High. I didn't know. Like I'm the one that didn't know. And so I'm waiting there to rehearse with her. Then she comes out, Mariah, they're playing games. And I'm not having the games.
You do such a good impression.
So we won't be rehearsing tonight. And I was like, okay. Like, so I don't get to rehearse? Like, what am I supposed to do? She allowed me to go to her trailer with her and learn how she was going to do it. She played on the piano, because I don't know if everybody knows. Yes, incredible. She was an incredible piano player.
Yes,
but
she was.
Didn't give her propers when it came to that, as she would say. But she was incredible. So she just played a little bit on the piano, and we decided like how it was going to be. It was an amazing moment. And she said something. I said something. I don't remember what I said, but she goes, like the sense of humor, typical Aries. And I'm like, Aretha Franklin knows that I'm an Aries. Then I come to find out that we're born 2 days apart.
2 days apart. Yes, you guys are.
Yeah. So it was one of my proudest moments because just being anywhere near her was just incredible.
Okay, we can't leave out Miss Patti LaBelle.
Of course, we have to talk about Miss Patti.
Mama
Come
Patti.
on. Mama Pat.
Give her a hand.
Yes, and the other night, you and she and
Coco Jones.
Coco Jones with
Boys to
Boyz II
Men.
Men. Yes.
We did a tribute to you.
You did, and it was incredible.
Oof, thank you.
It was incredible.
Thank you.
That vision of love.
Did I do okay?
You did it. You made it into like a whole movie.
Oh.
Because you're an Oscar winner, darling.
Thank
of course
you.
you did.
Thank you.
She sings Vision of Love on the Grammy Awards for me, and it's amazing. So
Thank you.
please check it out. I don't know when it's going to be on.
It's coming
25th?
soon.
Yeah.
But then Mama Patti got out there.
She got out there and did Love Takes Time, which was my second single, a song that I wrote. I couldn't believe it. I was like, ah! She was so incredible, and I love her. I was thinking about when I was watching her, I was remembering when I sang on her special, and we sang To Be Real. She wanted to do To Be Real. She said, Mariah, Mariah, Mariah. It's really cute. And that's just how she said it at that one particular night. But yeah, To Be Real, and we sang together, and I just forever loved her.
Yes.
Even before that, she's just like such a good-hearted,
She really
genuinely talented, incredible, like superwoman.
I totally understand that. Okay, well, I gotta ask you for a little advice. So if I do a Christmas album, like what's some tips that you can give me?
Are you doing a Christmas album?
Maybe. I want to. You know it's my dream to do a Christmas album.
Yes. Well, it's just do you, your love of Christmas and your love of the holidays, and you can create anything that you want. You got your studio there. You know, but is that in Chicago?
It's in Chicago, and you have to know, in my studio, it's a picture of yourself, and it's a picture of Prince, it's a picture of Sam Cooke, it's a picture of Whitney, and it's a picture of Patti LaBelle and Aretha Franklin. And so whenever I'm singing, I call it my vocal throne room. I feel like an inspiration that comes to me from all of the greats like yourself that has inspired me so much. I would not be here without you. And all the legends, this is why we're having the Legendary Series.
We love it.
And with that, I have to say, I have a little gift for you. Can I give you a gift?
You already gave me a gift. You got me that robe.
But that was doing the voice. Now you at the Jennifer Hudson show. You deserve another
so now
gift.
Annie gets upped.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you come back and see me again, I'm gonna have another gift for you. Would you like to open your gift? You want me to hand
This
it to
is
you?
my gift?
This is your gift.
Look
You
at this.
want to open it? You want
Look,
to-
here, there's your album cover. There's your album
Okay.
cover for the Christmas.
Oh my goodness. That's my album cover.
That's the album cover.
Ooh,
You
maybe
hold
I'll
it
get a
again.
duet. You see, I want to present you with the
Okay.
Jennifer Hudson Show Legend Award to thank you for continuing to inspire all of us, each and every one of us, through your craft, through your person, through your music, through your legacy. We love you. Open your gift.
I love you more. Oh.
Your legendary award for a legend like you. Thank you so much for being here. Do you like it?
I love it.
Is it blinking?
And you should know how to make an award. So there you go.
Take it from her.
See that?